Taste.
I'm here for the Daily Bugle, so,
Older men, and you're scaring them off, so I'll have to say goodbye. Look me up when you move out of your mom's basement.
I live with my aunt. Well, nice meeting you. My name's Peter. As if you care.
I'm Felicia.
But what? Well, he knows how to make an entrance. By blotting out the sun. Time to talk to the big man himself. Sometimes I wish I had a quieter, more low-profile gig. Like pro wrestling.
All I know is Spider-Man saved my brother's life. He didn't ask for money or anything. He's okay. Hey! Back off!
Should I tell Whitney Chang he has no comment on the Russian mobsters tied up downstairs?
It's all right. I like this young man's boldness. He mustn't reveal that to anyone. It would play into the criminals' hands. They want to make people afraid to support my anti-crime efforts.
But if no one knows what they did, they'll get away with it. And try again.
Oh, I assure you, they will not get away with it.
Meaning what, exactly?
Well, the task force will get them, of course. We've been gathering intelligence on this organization for some time.
But no one's been able to stop them yet. Not the police, not Spider-Man.
Don't say that name to me! Spider-Man. He fancies himself a hero. But he's let crime run rampant. The police are bound by the laws of probable cause. Spider-Man is not. If he hasn't stopped this scum by now, he's either incompetent, or he simply doesn't care.
What's your beef with Spider-Man? Seems like you're after the same thing.
If Spider-Man is going to operate outside the law, one would think he can accomplish things more expediently. But he contents himself with apprehending purse snatchers. He's a dilettante, a thrill-seeker, worse than useless. Still, he does seem popular with children. In fact, I recently secured his likeness rights.
You what? Gathering intelligence, huh? Find out anything interesting?
The Russians are clever. They operate in cells, each knowing very little about the others. When one group is taken down, it rarely leads to further arrests.
But someone's got to be calling the shots.
Well, they do have a central base of operations, but very few know where it is. Finding it will be another matter entirely. It's this very ward that will be the end of the gangs. The more they escalate, the harder it becomes for them to hide. Words in my mouth, young man. I'm just the backer. I leave the crime fighting to trained professionals. Now, excuse me. I have funds to raise.
Yeah, I've got, important things to do, too. That map I found showed a lot of Russian mob activity around a trucking company. Seems like the perfect cover for bringing weapons into the city. That truck's my ticket to finding the Russian mob's leaders.
Quick, before those task force idiots see us.
Relax. We set a car on fire 10 blocks away. They're distracted by that.
I haven't done this kind of heavy lifting in years.
Me neither. But there's a reason we've lasted this long. Not many of our soldiers even know about this place.
Yeah, here. I guess everyone's a big shot. Is it true what they say about the killer? Is he one of the cross species?
I heard he is just a man.
If that's true, Jack the Ripper was just a man. I am telling you, there is something demonic about anyone who could do that to a human being.
Heavy artillery you've seen a combat zone. Can't let it hit the streets. I bet they're wishing they paid for that sprinkler system about now.
Oh, something! I no idea!
Let's not fight. Ah, never mind. Let's fight. those weapons don't hurt anyone is to wreck them. Luckily, I'm good at that. The police report said 4 containers were stolen from Oscorp. That means I'm halfway there.
I just called David. He says the Carnage Killer's still tied up.
How do we know it's just one man? Maybe...
I lost 3 men to that Carnage Killer. If someone doesn't get it soon...
Patience, Misha. I hear we are making progress. What good is climbing walls now? It's different fighting man to man, huh? Give everyone to me! Now we'll see who is stronger. I saw something. I know it.
This is what everyone fears? Ha! He's a joke! There! Get him! There's someone here.
Deliberately moving really slowly? Is this like some sort of mime thing?
What is that? There! Get him!
Oh, snap! If you were awake, you'd be impressed. Now take some time to think about what you did wrong.
Here, everyone to me!
When you put forth this weak an effort, I feel like you don't respect me. Those weapons hit the streets, it'll be a disaster. Gotta make sure that doesn't happen. I like my weapons like I like my chocolate, melted and in tiny little pieces.
Did you hear? The Carnage Killer? We have him. Sasha's Screwbury man.
Here? Are they crazy?
Calm down. He's not a monster. He's not even very big.
I don't care how big he is. I saw what he did to Vasily. I don't want to be anywhere near him. We've got him! I have him!
This one time I fought somebody who was a real loser, and they were still better than you.
Come, Spider-Man. Let's see what you can do. This is what everyone is. He's a joke! Help! I see him!
bullshit! I'm not gonna do this again for your benefit! At least we'll destroy these weapons. Can't take the chance of someone else finding them first.
I'm telling you, he's right where we left him. Your men are panicking like children.
I believe you. Just show me so I can tell them I saw it with my own eyes.
Better yet, take a picture with your phone. You can show them yourself. We've beaten him senseless.
There! Get him!
And me without my marshmallows.
Come, Spider-Man. I will make you...
You are all flesh and no substance. You are just a little man. I will crush you.
Not again!
He's climbing walls now.
I learned a valuable lesson.
No more tricks. Now you must fight.
Come, Spider-Man. See what you can do.
The killer. It must be. He's cutting us down like wheat.
David swears they still have him. It could be the task force.
Or he's got knife to the David's throat.
Shut your mouth before I shot it for you. Let's go see for ourselves.
That's it, genius. Lead me right to the guy.
This is what everyone fears. He's a joke. I will make you bleed.
The killer. It must be. He's cutting us down like wheat.
David swears they still have him. It could be the task force.
Or he's got knife to the David's throat.
Shut your mouth before I shot it for you. Let's go see for ourselves.
That's it, genius. Lead me right to the guy. Not that you're bad at your job. Okay, it is.
Please, I keep telling you, I'm not who you think. I sell advertising.
Then why did someone break in here to save you, huh?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Makes sense now, eh? A weakling like you could never kill our men alone. Tell us who you're working with. Talk!
Nobody. Oh, please. Please, nobody.
That guy's no killer.
Quiet down. I'll make you wish you had.
Better hurry before it's too late. Sit back, relax, and enjoy being unconscious. People work around here. Night.
It is different fighting man to man.
Spider-Man! I knew it! He's working with a killer!
Now we'll see who is stronger.
No way. If I was working with the Carnage Killer, you'd be dead right now. Be glad you were wrong. These guys seem to think you killed a bunch of their friends.
It's not true. It's not true. I was going to my car, and I saw someone attack one of these Russian guys. He's the killer, not me.
How'd you end up here?
I yelled. Then the killer ran. I went to see if I could help the victim. Then his friend showed up. My hands were bloody. But they wouldn't believe that I didn't do it.
This man you say was the real killer. What does he look like?
White, red hair, skinny, wild eyes. The strength of a madman. Not the kind of madman I work with.
Your license says you live in Jersey. If you can prove you weren't in the city when the Carnage Killer struck, I'll let you go.
No problem. I was in San Diego all last week, at a convention.
That's the ambulance I called. You'll be okay now. Craven, I've got a description of the Carnage Killer.
Excellent. I've used the map you provided to identify his hunting grounds.
You think he'll be out tonight?
A true predator never stops the hunt, my friend. Meet me at the location I am sending you.
fantasize about moving to Hawaii, but there'd be nothing to swing from. I can check that one off my list. That's him!
Wait.
Oh, please, dude. I didn't have anything to do with that drive-by. I was just a wheelman.
Wheelman? Who saw all those people die?
Yeah?
Oh, you admit it? Good. Now you're going to tell me all about it. Then, you're going to give me answers. The spider. I'm a big fan of the look, but your execution? Boring. You know, real spiders liquefy their prey from the inside. You should think about it.
And you're the Carnage Killer. Why'd you do it? I get having a grudge against criminals, but...
Not criminals, killers. No one knows death better. What do they see when they feel her cold arms wrap around them? What special insights do they have? There's so much to learn.
You're crazy.
And you're welcome.
For what?
Doing what you want to, but can't.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'll show you. I could teach you how to be a real predator. The spider you... Take off your mask, Spider-Man. I need to see your eyes when you die. I know the truth. In your darkest moments, you wish you were strong enough to be like me. Admit it. Give in to it. That's it. Go ahead. Kill me. You know you want to.
No, I don't kill.
I told him you'd never be like me.
They say bad guys... Thanks for the help.
You chose to disregard my advice. So, I assumed you preferred to handle matters yourself.
What was that anyway? You expected me to just stand there and watch him kill that guy?
Or stop him. Permanently. I am trying to unleash the killer instinct in you, boy. The one you try so hard to deny.
That's not who I am. And it's not who I want to be. Ever.
Then, there will always be a greater predator than you.
I guess we'll find out.
Thanks for the smooth ride. I sincerely hope I can return the courtesy by slaughtering you quickly and with minimal agony.
Good day, Mr. Cassidy. My name is Donald Mencken. I want to assure you that you are a most valued guest here at Ravencroft. We're going to learn a lot from you.
And I'll learn a lot from you. Answers you don't even know you have.
Eager. I like that. Well then, let's get started, shall we?
Calling all task force personnel. Due to increased violence involving the gang war and the suspect known as Spider-Man, you are now free to employ extraordinary measures and enter Phase 2 of the Suppression Initiative immediately.